guys, so I have three new products here from Madam Glam that they sent over. They just released these products. This one here is the rose gold gel paint, and then we also have the black 3D embossing gel and the white 3D embossing gel. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what embossing gel is, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. So this is the packaging for the gel paint. They do have other gel paints on their website, but this is a new color that they just released. I haven't used any of their gel paints, so I'm interested to see how this is compared to like their normal gel polish formula. As you can see, it is 5 milliliters. You have the Madam Glam logo here. Right here it says vegan, cruelty-free, palm oil-free, 21 formula-free, and HEMA-free. And then back here you have your ingredients, your directions, warnings. This, I noticed, I read it real quick. For the curing, it says to cure with an LED light for 2 minutes or with a UV light system for 4 minutes. So this you do have to cure for a little bit longer than their normal gel polishes. Those it says to cure for 60 seconds, or I think it's 30 to 60 seconds or something like that. So if you get this, just know that it says to cure it for 2 minutes versus 1 minute. And then on the embossing gels, again, this is 5 milliliters. You get the logo, the label again, ingredients, directions. This also says to cure for 2 minutes with an LED or 4 minutes with UV. And then again, it says vegan, cruelty-free, all that stuff. So I'm gonna open this and see. So it does have the little foil there to keep it in. Let me get my tweezers. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, I always struggle with getting these foil seals off. I know most people, or well, some people will just like cut out a circle in the middle. That way it like prevents the gel from like spilling out or anything. I don't like doing that. I like to get it all off if possible, which I'll deal with that. I'll finish getting that off later. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the pot. It's super pretty and like shiny, kind of glittery. It's a very thick consistency. Like you can see just how thick it is by how slowly it is moving in here. I am going to swatch this, but with these gel paints like this, you do kind of want to stir them up a bit because they can separate. Although I feel like with this, it's not really separated at all, but I do just want to mix that up a little bit so if there is any kind of separation, it all gets mixed back together. Apply this to And if you are new to gels or you don't know the difference between gel paints and regular gel polishes that you get like in the bottle, gel paints are thicker than a normal, did I say gel paints or gel polish? Gel paints are thicker than a normal gel polish, and gel paints definitely work a lot better for nail art because they are thicker and they tend to stay in place better versus a regular gel polish that can spread and kind of run and flow a little more easily. I know you can't tell with this swatch here that I did because I did just go ahead and paint the entire nail with it, which you can use gel paints like a regular gel polish and paint the entire nail, but they definitely are better for nail art. And just like you can use regular gel polish for nail art, that's what I usually do. But this is what this looks like with one coat right here. It is very full coverage. Honestly, I don't even feel like I really need to put a second coat on there, but I will just because that's how I always do my swatches. This is a really pretty color. So this is that first coat cured. It doesn't dry like soup or cure super sticky, but it is a little bit sticky. So, you definitely are going to have to put a top coat on this. Even if it does cure unsticky or without a sticky layer, I still will apply a top coat to it. I don't know, I guess it's just a habit for me to top coat all of my stuff. This is definitely way thicker than their normal, like regular gel polish formula. But it applies very nicely, very smoothly. And it's not like lumpy and bumpy at all. So here we are with the second coat. Like I said, this really didn't need that second coat at all. It is very full coverage. Most of their gel polishes are, unless it's more of a like sheared color, obviously. But this really doesn't need that second coat. Like, that second coat really didn't do anything at all for it, honestly. So I did just go ahead and top coated this off camera. So this is what it looks like. 2 coats and a top coat. If it'll focus, there we go. Like I said, 2 coats was unnecessary because it is so thick and it is very pigmented. This color is reminding me of Dearest from, what's it called? More Tints, their February collection. They are very similar. They almost look identical. I don't really know how this is picking up on camera, if I'm being honest. But looking at it in person, I will say Dearest is a little more pink, whereas this rose gold gel paint is a little, I mean, it is pink, but it's less pink, if that's making any sense. It's kind of looking a little more silvery-ish to me. Like I said, I don't know how this is picking up on camera and if you can really tell the difference. So I'm like, realistically, if you already have Dearest, you don't necessarily need to get rose gold, the rose gold gel paint. just because they are so similar. The difference is very subtle. But if you wanted, like, if you prefer to do nail art with a thicker gel versus a thinner gel, then, you know, go ahead and get the gel paint because it is thicker and it is going to be a little bit easier to do your nail art with versus with this Dearest one. It'll probably go on smoother too, and you won't have to go over it with a couple coats with the gel paint versus the regular gel polish. But honestly, if you have Dearest, you don't necessarily have to get the rose gold gel paint, or if you have the rose gold gel paint, you don't have to necessarily get Dearest unless obviously you want to have both of them in your collection. So now on to these embossing gels. Since it says it's a 3D embossing gel, I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty thick gel. So that way you can get that 3D effect here. I like that these are square and not round. Like, I don't know, it's different. Like I said, I don't really know what like an embossing gel is, but because it says 3D embossing gel, I'm going to, oh, that looks like frosting. Like I said, I'm going to assume it's, you know, stuff to make it easier to do like 3D nail art and stuff, but this honestly looks like frosting or like Cool Whip. This is thick. I don't know if I was expecting it to be this thick. Like, it's not moving at all in here. It is staying in place. Okay, let me open the black one too. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly don't know what to do with these two. And just like the rose gold gel paint, these are a new product that Madam Glam has come out with. And this is a whole new product. Like, these are the only two that they have right now. I imagine they'll probably end up making more colors of this, like if people like these, or you know, they're just gonna make more colors anyhow, so you can have these in all the different colors. That is thick. That's a dark black too. Be interesting to see how it looks when you put it on something, like if it's really this dark or if it is a little bit like see-through and sheer. I just grabbed out a nail tip here and I'm just going to test these out on this instead of like swatching them. I don't really think like swatching them would be the most effective way to show how these work, but I'm going to test them out here for you so we can see how these work. Now, this is very thick. Like, I'm just poking my brush here into it, and it's like, it's getting on the brush, but it's like not moving at all. You can kind of see it's a little bit stringy when I pull the brush out there. You might be able to see that better with the white, because the black is a little bit hard because my background here is black and the jar is black, and gonna kind of do random little squiggly lines to see. Okay. See, I don't know if that's, you see it hanging off there? It's kind of like stringy. Yeah, this is thick. It's definitely thicker than the gel paint. I was thinking it was kind of similar, but no. And it does, like, I don't know if you can see that or tell, but it is raised up off the nail. Like, instead of it leveling out and going flat like normal gel polish or even the gel paints, it is still raised up there, obviously to give that 3D effect. This would be nice for like all those 3D nail art trends that are going around. You can just use this. Ooh, this might be good for like sweater nails too. Like if you don't like to do the acrylic powder pour on top. That's why I don't do it, because I don't want to pull out acrylic powder and pour it all over the place. I feel like this could maybe give you the same effect or a similar effect because it is 3D already and you don't have to worry about all of that unless you want to do all that. Okay, let me cure this and see what that's like when it's cured. So here it is after it's cured. This does cure without a sticky layer, so you could just, you know, do all your whatever you're doing, paint your nail and whatever, and then top coat that, and then put this on top, and then you're good to go. You don't necessarily have to top coat this, but like I said, I always end up top coating anyhow. And you can definitely feel the ridges here, like it definitely is raised up and 3D. And so you can hear that there are those ridges there. Also, I don't know if you can hear, but it just started raining. So if you can hear the rain hitting the window, just ignore that. But this is what it looks like. It is shiny, so like, you know, if you wanted it to be matte, you would have to matte top coat it. Let's see what the white looks like. I wonder if you can put chrome on top. Oh, let me see if you can see how stringy it is, like when you're pulling it out of, or yeah, see, it's kind of stringy. I don't know if that's like a common thing with these types of gels, like the 3D embossing gels or whatever, because I've never used something like this before. This is the first. But they apply nicely. And they are very pigmented and opaque, so you definitely don't have to worry about doing multiple coats. I mean, unless you wanted a more noticeable 3D effect and you wanted it thicker. And here is the white. Again, can you see it raised up at all? Like you can hear it when I run over it with my nail that it is raised up. These are cool. Like I said a minute ago, I've never used something like this. I mean, I've done 3D stuff with like rhinestone glue, but rhinestone glue can be a little tricky to use when trying to do 3D stuff, but these, they're easy to do and move around, and like I got the lines how I wanted them, and I didn't have to like kind of push them around or maneuver them. Like they went where I wanted and they stayed where I wanted. Sometimes rhinestone glue will spread and you get like funky lines because it spreads, and you either got to start over or you got to flash cure each individual line that you do. But these stayed in place, and I think these are going to be really fun to do like different 3D nail art. I really do hope they come out with more colors, so then you could do different colored type of 3D art instead of just having black and white. But I do want to see if you can put chrome powder over these. Okay, so I have this chrome powder here. I'll link it down below. I got it off of Amazon. There's this whole kit of chrome powders, but it's like one of those chameleon shift chrome powders. I don't know, I just grabbed it real quick out of the package. I'm going to do, I'll do one black stripe and then one white stripe and put the chrome powder on. I don't know, like, okay, so when I do chrome powder, if I use top coat to apply the chrome powder, I only cure that for 15 seconds and then put the chrome powder on. That always is the best effect for me. But if I'm doing a gel polish, like if I put a black gel polish down and then put the chrome powder on top of that black gel polish, I do cure that for a full 60 seconds. Any less cure time on a normal gel polish and it is way too sticky and it gives that grainy, glittery effect versus the shiny, smooth chrome effect. So I'm just going to go ahead and cure these for the recommended time on the containers and put the chrome powder on, and we'll see how that works. If it doesn't stick to it like that, then I'll try different cure times to see. That's the thing with chrome powders. Sometimes you gotta mess around with like the products that you're using or the cure times, because sometimes it just doesn't work out with certain products, or if you cure it for too long or you don't cure it long enough. It's kind of just trial and error at that point. I also want to mention that these are very easy to clean out of my brush. They don't gunk it up or anything. Sometimes thicker gels can clog up your brush, but these don't. They clean up real nice. Also, super pigmented colors like these can tend to stain brushes, but they're not. My brush is, I just cleaned it off here real quick, and as you can see, it is, well, it's kind of split in half, so we're gonna ignore that, but like there's nothing left in it. And I've been letting this sit here because I kind of want to see like what happens if I just let it sit, if it will like flatten out or anything, but it doesn't look like it. Like it is still sitting exactly how I applied it, so you don't have to worry about these moving on you at all. So let me go ahead and cure this for the recommended time, and then we'll see if we can put the chrome on top of it like that. Okay, so let's see if this chrome powder will, it does. goes on super smooth. Oh, look how shiny that is. That's nice. That's real nice. Where's my... There it is. Brush off. Oh! Okay. Well, that was a fail. I just wiped all of that off of this white one. Okay, so... let me... Okay, there's still a little bit of excess on the nail tip, but I don't want to wipe it off again, so just be careful with that. As you saw, I just wiped it off of the white one here, but I was able to rub it back on. But look at that. That is so cool. And it's like, it's not grainy or anything. It's that nice, shiny, smooth, metallic look. Or chrome look. Not metallic. Metallic is the grainy look. If I can get it. There we go. So obviously this color is going to look different based off of, you know, if it's on the black or the white. But it is super cool. That's going to be a lot of fun to be able to do these 3D elements on nails and then put chrome over top of them. But yeah, I think these are going to be super fun to use and experiment with and do different stuff with them. But I am going to try to do a design here real quick with... I'm going to go with the rose gold and the white. I'm not going to use the black for this. This tip was just sitting on my desk, so I grabbed it. It is a size 0. And I don't ever use the size 0s because they're too big for me. So I'm just going to go in and apply this to the entire nail. A little goes a long way with this stuff, this gel paint here. I really want to get some more of the gel paints now and try them out, because I'm actually really liking this and how thick it is. Even just applying it here like normal, like a normal gel polish. I'm not using it to do any kind of nail art. I like thicker gels. Okay, I do just want to say, I just realized when I did the swatch of this color, I only cured it for 60 seconds because that's like the default for most gels. I forgot that this says to cure for a full 2 minutes, and I did say it had that like sticky layer, but when I did just cure it just now for this layer here, I did cure it for the full 2 minutes, and it's not sticky, but it's not like not sticky, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of tacky, but it's not like a normal sticky layer that you feel on gel polish. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. I feel like I say stuff and it doesn't make sense a lot of the times. I mean, it makes sense to me when I'm saying it, and I know what I'm saying, obviously, because I'm saying it and that's what I'm thinking. But when it comes to other people hearing what I'm saying and me trying to explain it. Like, I feel like it doesn't quite make sense all the time. Okay, anyhow, so like with most glitters, there is still a little bit of glitter left in the brush from the rose gold paint, but that's just typical with glitter gel polishes. It does clean out of the brush pretty nicely, other than those remaining glitters, but again, that's typical for a glitter gel polish to leave some glitter in your brush. Okay, so I am just going to wipe this off with some alcohol before I apply the embossing gel. Or maybe I should top coat this first. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna top coat it. I didn't need to wipe that off. I am going in with the LGN Shiny Top Coat. I have been loving this top coat. I love how thick it is and how shiny it is. And it stays shiny too. I've had top coats where you apply them and then over time they lose that shine and kind of dull out a little bit. But this top coat stays shiny. Okay, so I don't know what kind of design to do on this. Like, do I just do something abstract? I usually always do something abstract. It's kind of my thing. I like abstract stuff. Or should I go like with an actual theme? I could try and do a flower, or like a rose. I go with rose gold. Also, Valentine's Day is next week, so I mean, maybe this could be like a Valentine type of look. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. See if we can get a rose design on here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to, okay, do a rose. It's like this little triangle-y, I want it flattened and like a circle. Okay, I give up. It's just gonna stay like that, I guess. I don't know. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to do a rose, draw a rose. So we're just gonna make this up as we go and hope it looks okay. Going off of memory, which doesn't always. What the heck? This is already. Do I go this way? Or do I go this way? I'll go this way. Is that? That ain't looking right. How do I do this? How do I draw a rose? Okay, well, I don't know. Guess it's gonna be an abstract rose because apparently oh, good lord. This is not. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that. Does that look like a rose? No, but it's gonna have to be good enough. Should I do another one like right here? Maybe I'll do one right here and one right there. I don't know why I'm attempting to do more of these, because I definitely cannot. Something looks off with that one, and I don't want to do it the same way because it looks weird. But I don't know why it looks weird. Oh, okay. This is why I usually, oh, that looks even worse. And, okay, anyhow, this is why I usually, will do a voiceover after I film and not talk while I'm doing it, because, well, also I listen to music and watch other YouTube videos while doing nails most of the time, but also I'm always talking all kinds of crazy. Okay. It's looks like a crop circle, honestly. I'm making crop circles and not roses. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's kind of not fine, but it's fine. I have to tell myself it's fine, or else I'll lose my mind. So many noises. Oh! Yep, nope, this one's... okay. Oh, goodness. Nope, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it and see what happens. I honestly am tempted to wipe this all off, but also at the same time I don't want to. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. That one was definitely the worst. I thought I was going to get better each time I did it, but no, it just got worse. Okay, let's do a little leaf. Yeah, a leaf. Kind of looks like a teardrop, but I guess that's fine. Here, we'll attach. Okay, the more I do to this, the worse it's looking. I need to stop. I need to stop, yet I don't stop. Why do I do this? Okay, I need to, it's falling off the stand. That looks, let me stop before I do any more and just, so this is how my, move that, roses turned out. My roses and my leaves. It is not the best design that I've ever done. It could be better, but also I don't really do roses and flowers and stuff, so I don't know. Are they roses or crop circles? Because they look more like crop circles to me. But you get that 3D effect. Can you see that at all? Can you tell that it's, yeah, I think so. Tell that it's raised up, especially on those little dots you can. this is all I'm going to do for it. I'm not going to do a whole set or anything. Just a little something so you can see kind of how it looks all together. It's cute, I guess. I do have discount code for Madam Glam. Will it be 35? You get 35% off. So if you want to buy anything from Madam Glam, any of these products here that I just showed, or any other Madam Glam products, you can use my code, get 35% off. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. I rambled a lot throughout this video. Probably said more than I needed to say, but that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. Crop circle rose design. I don't know what to call it. But thanks for watching, guys.